Hey, Takamoto and Uehara, do you have a moment?
Yes, Chief Miyano. What can we do for you? My name is Aoi Takamoto. I'm 27 years old and work at Rabukoi Architecture Office.
Starting today, we have a new member in our team. Yoneda-kun, please introduce yourself.
I'm Ryota Yoneda. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I'm Aoi Takamoto.
I'm Kaede Uehara. It's a pleasure.
And she is Kaede Uehara, a senior in the same team as me. With her gentle demeanor, friendly personality, and beauty, Uehara-san is admired by everyone in the department. I was happy when we got placed in the same team, but getting closer to her is proving to be difficult. Now I've secretly admired her, but being as shy as I am, nothing has progressed.
Takamoto, I want you to be in charge of training Yoneda-kun. I know you're busy, but I trust you'll handle it.
Leave it to me. Yoneda-kun, let's do our best together. So far, our team has been dividing a mountain of work among the three of us. On top of that, from this spring, Chief Miyano has additional duties and will be around the office even less. To avoid troubling Chief Miyano, I will support Yoneda-kun thoroughly. Or at least, that's what I thought, but my expectations were shattered within just a few days. Yoneda-kun, can you print out these tables and check if the numbers are accurate? Huh? Why should I do that? Huh? Well, it's for double-checking purposes. In my opinion, having a human double-check results from the computer is pointless. Besides, I don't want to be given tasks that anyone can do. This task is necessary to avoid causing trouble for our clients, and honestly, there isn't much you can do on your own right now, is there?
Yoneda-kun, about those documents I asked you to organize the other day.
Oh, those? I threw them out since the dates were outdated.
Huh? What do you mean?
In my opinion, keeping old documents around just takes up space. Besides, you only had to organize them because you didn't review them regularly, right?
Look, I'm asking you now because we need them. Could you stop deciding what's necessary on your own? Hey, Takamoto, what's with Yoneda-kun? Isn't he way too overconfident for a rookie?
He seems to only focus on the surface of things.
He acts like he's capable, but the more he talks, the more it shows how shallow he really is.
I'm going to go check the details of the meeting that Yoneda-kun didn't take notes on.
I also need to recover the data he overwrote and deleted. Ugh.
Wait, do we have more work than we did before he arrived? Yoneda-kun seems to have his own philosophy about work and doesn't budge no matter what anyone says. And yet, he's not that capable when it comes to actually doing the work. In my last job, they relied on me so much. I wanted to quit, but they kept begging me to stay. It was rough, you know. I think your way of working is full of inefficiencies. You should adopt a more efficient approach, like I do. And somehow, his self-assessment is as towering as Mount Fuji. Still, I'm his mentor, so I have to teach him how to do the job. Yoneda-kun, about the task I asked you to do earlier, if you're having trouble, I'd be happy to help you out with it. Huh? You think I can't handle something this simple? Are you underestimating me? Huh? No, that's not what I... Your method is full of inefficiencies. Why should I be taught anything by someone like you? It seems my way of working contradicts his so-called work philosophy. Before I knew it, Yoneda-kun had decided I was someone who can't do their job. I was so annoyed that I couldn't help but respond. I'm not underestimating you, but if that's how you feel, why not prove it with your work? Right now, you're at a level where you need to learn from someone like me just to get the job done. What? If you can handle it on your own, fine. But if there's something you don't understand, make sure you ask. Also, don't take matters into your own hands when you don't fully understand them. A mistake you make could cause trouble for a lot of people, so keep that in mind while you work. I don't need you to tell me something that obvious! I watched Yoneda angrily return to his desk, then got back to my own work. One evening, the incident happened. While reviewing the documents Yoneda-kun submitted, I found a major mistake. Yoneda-kun, about the documents we're sending to K-Corp. Could you spare a moment? What now? The deadline is approaching, so could you not nitpick? Could you take a look? This number is off by a whole line. Ah! This number is the base, so it will affect the entire document. We'll have to fix this urgently. Can you stay late today? If you'd like, we can work on it together. Huh? We have to do all this now? We don't have a choice. This project is already on a tight deadline. It's my first time doing this, so it's only natural I'd make a mistake. I told you before, if you don't understand something, ask before proceeding. Why didn't you ask? Because asking someone as incompetent as you is a waste of time. Why would I ask someone as inefficient as you, who decided I was incompetent, for help? It would be much more productive for me to figure out a more efficient way to do it. This whole situation happened because you're not worth asking for advice. I'm not at fault here.
That kind of reasoning doesn't fly in the working world, you know.
Before I knew it, Uehara-san was beside us, giving Yoneda-kun a cold stare.
No matter how big or small your role was, as long as you were involved, it's impossible to be completely blameless when a mistake happens. If you understand, get to work. We don't have time to waste.
Uehara says sharply, and Yoneda begrudgingly starts working. By the way, how's the R-Corp project going? Are there any areas you're unsure about? I told you, asking you questions is a waste of time.
You caused a major error by not asking questions, and now you have the nerve to act all high and mighty?
Yeah, even without being told, the R-Corp project is going smoothly under my command. There's no issue at all. While the three of us were working on fixing the documents for K-Corp. It's the end of the workday, isn't it? I'm leaving as planned. Huh? There are still corrections that need to be made, you know. When the workday ended, Yoneda-kun acted like his part was done and tried to leave. I desperately tried to stop him, but he walked out saying he'd report me for harassment.
That rookie. How could he turn out like this? Well, we have to deal with these documents. I'll help out.
Sorry, Uehara-san.
No worries. Let's finish this quickly so we can blow off some steam afterward.
Blow off steam? After putting all our effort into it, we somehow managed to finish the corrections in a few hours. And afterward...
Takamoto-kun, great work today. I'm treating you tonight, so let's drink.
We had come to a bar. I never thought I'd be out drinking with Uehara-san, my longtime crush. Do you come to places like this often, Uehara-san?
Actually, yes. People often find it surprising, though.
I thought you'd prefer stylish cafes or restaurants.
I come to izakayas like this all the time. Oh, but keep it a secret, okay? This is my little way of relieving stress.
I never imagined Uehara-san would relieve stress with alcohol. I bet even her fans at work don't know this. Feeling privileged to share this secret, I couldn't stop talking. Of course, I won't tell anyone. I'm the type who likes to relax with drinks at home, so we should do it together sometime.
Oh, are we kindred spirits? Let's definitely do that.
Yes!
It was truly a silver lining amidst all the stress. Well, after all you've been through, it's understandable you need to unwind. Takamoto-kun, thanks for always dealing with Yoneda-kun.
Huh? What do you mean?
I've been relying on you too much for training him. I feel bad for leaving it all to you. I never thought he'd say such awful things to you.
No, please don't worry about it.
I really respect you, Takamoto-kun.
Eh?
Yoneda-kun has such a difficult attitude, but you patiently keep reaching out to him. I really think I should learn from you.
I never imagined Uehara-san would say something like that to me. All the time I spent thinking it was just stressful suddenly felt worth it. I thought I was holding up fine, but I guess I was closer to my limit than I realized. Her words reached deep into my heart, soothing me instantly. Thank you. You've made me feel like everything is alright. I feel so much better now.
By the way, have you reported Yoneda-kun's behavior to Chief Miyano?
No, not yet. Chief Miyano is swamped with other tasks right now. But I do plan to report today's incident soon.
Yeah, that sounds good. If you want me to be there when you report it, let me know. I really want to help reduce your workload, Takamoto-kun. Is there anything I can do?
Well, since you're offering, there is something I'd like your help with tomorrow. The next morning, after visiting a client with Uehara-san, we were heading back to the office.
I knew you were amazing, but I didn't expect your skills to be this impressive. You really exceeded my expectations.
You're exaggerating. I could only do it because you were with me, Uehara-san.
No, I was just standing next to you. You were the one doing all the talking, Takamoto-kun.
Well, it wasn't just that. Having you by my side made all the difference.
Huh?
Wait, no! I meant to say that having Uehara-san by my side made the conversation go smoothly, but now it sounds like a confession. As Uehara-san shyly looked at me, I was internally panicking. It's all about roles, you see. With someone like Uehara-san around, the atmosphere softens, making everything easier.
Whoa! Why are you suddenly talking so much?
And so, all I could do was keep rambling at top speed to cover it up.
By the way, that client is famous for being difficult. Yet you managed to build a relationship with them in such a short time. Impressive.
As long as they're willing to listen, I can manage. Though with Yoneda-kun, it doesn't seem to go so well.
That rookie just doesn't listen to others.
Even thinking about Yoneda-kun didn't weigh as heavily on me anymore. It must be because I had people like Uehara-san watching out for me.
Alright, let's get back and finish up our work. Then let's go out for drinks tonight.
Wait, we're going out again?
Fun things can be every day if you want.
I never expected things to turn out like this. I found myself more and more drawn to Uehara-san's straightforward personality. Feeling reassured by her presence, we returned to the office, where another incident awaited us. So did you see the email I sent yesterday or not? In my opinion, it's more efficient to check emails at set times, so I haven't checked since 3 p.m. You didn't see it? After I specifically asked you to take care of it, how can you say that?
Huh? Chief Kurai, what happened?
Oh, Takamoto-kun, Uehara-san, perfect timing. This guy is impossible to deal with. The person shouting in the office was Kurai, the chief of the neighboring department. This guy completely neglected to fix the documents I asked him to, which were due by yesterday. Those are for the meeting with the next client. We can't proceed without them. Is it for the R Corp project? Yeah, that's the one. Wait, wasn't that due next week? The meeting date was moved up, so the deadline changed. Didn't Yoneda tell you? Hey, Yoneda-kun. Well, I mean, I could handle it all by myself, you see. I did submit it after all. You handled it all by yourself? That's why it turned out the way it did. The specifications were all wrong. You completely ignored the rules. You just slapped something together with no substance. That's not work. That's just doodling. I was trying to be nice since you're new, so I gently asked for revisions, but you ignored me completely. You didn't even pick up the phone. That's why I had to come here personally today. Chief Kurai was furious, and Yoneda-kun was stumbling over his words, trying to explain. I just think phone calls waste time, so I stick to emails for communication. Which one of you said you weren't checking emails? Like I said, in my opinion...
Yoneda-kun, enough with your personal work philosophy already.
And besides, the deadline was moved up on your end, so why are you acting so high and mighty? Who's the one acting high and mighty here? We notified you well in advance of both the deadline change and the revisions. It's all right there in the email history. I can't believe you have the audacity to say that. Is shamelessness part of your work philosophy too? Shameless? What's with your "in my opinion"? You can only say that once you've learned to do your job properly. Before spouting off about your philosophy, you should at least learn the basics of professionalism first. That's... No one cares about your work philosophy. Instead of talking about it, show it with your actions. I'm sorry. Chief Kurai is known for being strict about manners and professionalism, and he trains his subordinates harshly. Faced with him, even Yoneda-kun had no choice but to shrink back. I'm sorry, Chief Kurai. We've caused you a lot of trouble. I had been waiting for an opportunity to speak, and when I found one, I stepped forward to apologize. It's my fault as his mentor for not communicating things clearly. I have no excuses. Takamoto-kun, this isn't your fault. This is Yoneda's responsibility. Even so, how to work efficiently is part of what I should have taught him. I still have a lot to learn from someone like you, Chief Kurai. No. The workload for your team under Chief Miyano is overwhelming. You don't need to take this on alone. I probably should have considered how busy you and Uehara-san are, and shouldn't have dealt with Yoneda directly. Oh no, it's no trouble. I'll handle the R-Corp issue immediately. When is the meeting? In 4 days. I wanted to get it printed and have the teams review it today if possible. I see. I'm sorry we caused this issue. I'll do everything I can to fix it and have it ready for review by today. Will that work? Yes, of course. I mean, we can review it right before the meeting if necessary, so getting it to me by tomorrow will suffice. Really? I'll take you up on that offer then. No problem. Sorry for the sudden request when you're already so busy. No, we're the ones causing you trouble. Thank you so much for accommodating us. No, I'm the one who should apologize for raising my voice. I was happy to hear your voice again, Chief Kurai. Ah ha ha ha! You've still got that charm, Takamoto-kun. And with that, Chief Kurai left, the atmosphere much lighter. Phew.
As expected, Takamoto-kun, the master negotiator.
Master negotiator?
Exactly. You're great at preparing behind the scenes and handling things smoothly, winning over people who were once against you. People say, no matter how bad things get, Takamoto-kun's projects always end up resolved peacefully in the end.
Come on, stop it.
And you even handled the K-Corp issue perfectly.
K-Corp?
To fix your mistake yesterday, Takamoto-kun negotiated with them. The corrections are finished, but he asked for more time to double-check the documents.
The client we visited this morning was K-Corp, where we negotiated about the deadline.
You know, you've said some terrible things to Takamoto-kun, but that's not where his real strength lies. You looked at a small part and acted like you knew everything. Maybe you should rethink that attitude.
Ah!
Takamoto-kun covered for your mistake again, and you're not even aware of it, are you?
That's...
Yoneda-kun, don't you have something to say to Takamoto-kun?
In my opinion, I could have handled it if I just had more time.
Huh? Are you serious? Even after all this?
Uehara-san, calm down. I calmed her down and quietly faced Yoneda. Even if more time would have allowed you to fix things, the client doesn't care about that. They don't want to waste even a second. I get that your pride is as high as Mount Everest, but your current abilities don't match it. You need to understand your actual skills and face your work accordingly. Shut the hell up. Huh? Shut up, you useless piece of crap. Just because you're good at negotiating, don't get cocky. I'm 1,000 times better than you. Know your place. Know your place, damn it.
So that's the kind of guy you are, huh, Yoneda-kun?
I turned around to see Chief Miyano, who had just returned to the office after dealing with another matter.
I finally finished my other task and came back to see quite the impressive rookie, Yoneda-kun.
What? Huh?
I couldn't be in the office much. And it seems I made you go through a tough time, Takamoto. I'm sorry.
No, please, Chief, don't do that. As I hurriedly tried to get Chief Miyano to stand up, he gave Yoneda-kun a warm smile.
I'll take over from here, all right, Yoneda-kun. I won't give you a chance to spout your work philosophy. I'm going to train you thoroughly. For now, you'll handle Chief Kurai's request. I'll supervise you closely.
Huh? I'm in charge of all of it? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. I'll teach you the Miyano way of working.
Oh, good for you, Yoneda-kun. You'll learn a lot.
And just so you know, I'm not as nice as Takamoto. Get ready to toughen up and follow my lead.
No way! Looks like he's flipped the switch. Once Chief Miyano is like this, no one can stop him.
Takamoto-kun, you've really done well.
Thank you. Honestly, yesterday, I was on the verge of breaking from all the stress.
I'm really sorry. I should have stepped in sooner.
Please, don't worry about it. I'm actually glad I took on the role of training him.
Huh? Really?
If you keep doing your best, someone will always notice. That's something I learned through this experience. Also, if possible, could you take me out for drinks again?
Got it.
In the end, I think I gained more from this experience than I lost. After that, under Chief Miyano's direct supervision, Yoneda-kun had to clean up his own mess. Even though we got an extension, the workload was still overwhelming.
Why do I have to deal with all this?
Hey, Yoneda-kun, let's move our hands, not our mouths.
While working on the project, Chief Miyano, with a smile on his face, forced Yoneda to bow his head and apologize to us.
Thank you so much for your...
Huh? What was that?
Thank you so much for your help.
After barely scraping by and finishing all the tasks, Yoneda-kun resigned from the company, practically fleeing. As for me...
I'm so happy to be drinking at such a nice place. Thank you for bringing me here.
Uehara-san and I started going for drinks together after work. The more we talk now, the more I find myself drawn to her, far more than when I was simply admiring her from afar. Uehara-san, no matter what challenges come our way, as long as I can drink with you, I think I can keep going.
What a coincidence. I was thinking the same thing.
Having confidence is important, but that's not the same as arrogance.
Would you like to be my boyfriend?
Hey, that's my line. Don't steal it from me.
Negotiation successful.
It's important to stay humble and always keep learning. Thanks to him, I learned that lesson firsthand.
Strike, batter out, game set. That day, in the third year of middle school, we won the prefectural baseball championship. The contributions of my best friend and the ace, who has outstanding talent, were huge.
Congratulations, big brother Yuta-senpai!
I, Yuta Isesaki, who played catcher for the middle school baseball team, am now 27 years old and working as a front clerk and bell staff at a luxury hotel. Now, let me show you to your room. You must be tired from your travel. Leave the luggage to me. I like supporting others from behind and being helpful. Working as a hotel staff feels like my calling, and I feel fulfilled since I'm also being appreciated by my superiors. But, hey Sasaki, don't get too cocky just because you got a little praise from the boss. My colleague, Masuo Ubaitori, has been eyeing me as an enemy, and it's been getting on my nerves. It's good to have motivation, right? Let's work together to improve customer satisfaction at this hotel. There you go again, saying things like some kind of class president. I don't like that about you. The job of a hotel staff requires teamwork, and you need to communicate and help each other. So, on the surface, I've been trying to avoid causing any friction with Masuo. There are concerns at work, but everything else is going smoothly.
The hotel Yuta works at is really impressive. I envy the fact that he gets to work in such a place.
The work environment is great, and it's easy to work there. My relationship with my girlfriend, Mieko Katagaki, was also going smoothly. One day, I was called to a restaurant by someone who wanted to talk. Yo, Yuta. Makoto, it's been a while. He's Makoto Kiryu, my best friend. He was the ace and cleanup hitter in our middle school baseball team. In high school, he was recruited to a prestigious baseball school, but gave up on baseball for certain reasons. Now, he runs a sports ticket purchase website and is contributing quietly to the sports industry. So, what's the talk about? Actually, I've got something to consult with you about, regarding our company. Makoto's website is quite popular among sports fans, and recently, it was incorporated. Now, he's the president of a small but respectable company. We've decided to add a feature to our website where users can book hotels near sports viewing locations. So, I thought it would be great if we could work together, since you seem to know a lot about the hotel industry, which is why I asked you to come today. So, this is basically an offer for a job change? To put it bluntly, yes. You know, I want to team up with you again, just like we did in middle school. Back then, I was able to show my true ability because I spent time with you, and I still realize that now. But we are still small, and we're not well known, so I won't force you to join us. Let me think about it for a bit. I listened to Makoto explain the specific details of the job, and we parted ways that day. Battery, huh? My memories are brought back to middle school. Back then, we clashed and pushed each other, but we managed to win the prefecture tournament. The excitement I felt after the game is something I'll never forget. And I remember he looked like he was in trouble. Since going to different high schools, I haven't seen him much, but I still had a sense of what he was thinking. After a month of thinking, I decided to change jobs. When I told Mieko about it, she responded with,
Eh? Really?
I understand why Mieko might be worried, and I wanted to talk things through properly.
Yeah, but sorry. I'm tired today, so I'll head home.
When considering marriage, I understand the concern about her boyfriend changing jobs. I wanted to talk properly with Mieko about her future, but
I've decided to start dating Masuo, so I want to break up with you.
unlike someone like me, working at a famous hotel, you'll be working at an unknown company, so she says she can't stay with you. Apparently, Masuo had been courting Mieko for a while. And though she initially rejected him, she decided to switch to him after hearing about my job change. I see. I can't be with someone like you who judges people only based on their workplace. And so, my relationship with Mieko came to a sudden end. A few months later, I transferred to Makoto's company and visited his office. His company mainly outsources, so there are only 3 employees, including Makoto and me.
Good morning, Yuta-senpai.
Huh? Could it be Airi? It's been a while. She's Airi Kiryu, Makoto's younger sister, 1 year younger than me. When we were in middle school, Airi was the baseball team equipment manager, so I was close with her. She works as a programmer at this company now, so she's one of the employees. Yuta, good morning. I'm looking forward to working with you from today. Likewise. Thank you, President. Stop with the formal speech. We're Battery, right? No honorifics, okay? Got it. My main job is sales, and my goal is to get as many contracts with accommodation facilities as possible. Though I've never done sales before, I'm familiar with the accommodation industry. I know exactly what they're struggling with and what they need, and my connections are strong. Alright, Yuta, play ball! And so, I started my work in this new environment.
Good work, Yuta-senpai.
One day, as I was getting used to the job, I was resting when Airi came to talk to me. Good work. By the way, I never thought I would get to spend time with you like this again.
Yeah? After you and Makoto-senpai retired from the baseball team, we didn't have a chance to meet again because you both went to different high schools. Did you know that you were more popular with the girls in my grade than my brother was during middle school?
Huh? Really? I never noticed. I always thought Makoto was the most popular one.
My brother is clumsy and not good at making friends. He gets easily bored.
Makoto was good at both academics and sports, but he was stubborn and always clashed with others.
In middle school, you always helped him out, senpai. I really appreciate it.
No. I've always been good at that kind of thing, so it's not something I should be thanked for.
Still, both my brother and I are really grateful to you, senpai. I'm really glad you transferred here.
After a soft smile, Airi gazes at me intently.
Yuta-senpai, don't you have a girlfriend now?
That look made me slightly nervous, but the next thing that came to my mind was a wry smile. Actually, I got dumped when I changed jobs.
What's that? I understand that the workplace matters to women when thinking about the future, but the way she broke up with you was just the worst.
When I told Airi about how I got replaced by Masuo, she got really mad for me.
I had a similar experience with one of my classmates in school. She was all about titles.
Yeah, I bet she liked the guy who works at a famous hotel. A month later, the results from the sales started showing. With more contracted accommodation facilities, the number of users also increased. Thanks to my past experience, I was able to successfully balance the conflicting needs of the accommodations and the customers. As expected from Yuta, this result is even better than I had anticipated. Thanks, but it's thanks to you two and all the other outsourced staff. I'm really glad I can work at this company. As we continued to work together, we remembered our middle school baseball days. It must have been the same for Makoto. He took out the ball and glove from the locker and said, "Now that today's work is done, how about we play catch for the first time in a while?" I smiled and nodded. We moved to the riverbed near the company and began throwing the ball while chatting. I think I've told you why I gave up on baseball in high school, right? Yeah. In high school, Makoto clashed with other members of the baseball team because of differences in enthusiasm and ideas, and ended up retiring from the team. At that time, I realized how fortunate I was during my middle school years. It was because I was able to be battery with you that I was able to perform well during middle school. Even now, I'm still not good at gathering a crowd or creating new connections. I still rely on you more than I would like to admit. But someday, I'll definitely repay you, so please stay by my side a little longer. Of course. When I'm working on something with you like this, I get excited just like back in middle school. The thrill we felt when we were aiming for higher goals is something I'll never forget. So, let's make the company bigger and let me dream more. Of course, I won't spare any effort for that. Thanks, Yuta. Later, the hotel booking function gained a lot of user support and became a standalone feature. It linked with the sports viewing website and made it easy for both sports fans and non-sports fans to book accommodations. It was thanks to Yuta's sales efforts.
That's really true. Especially getting that hotel contract was a big deal.
1 year after the booking website was launched, the company's business scale grew, and the number of employees increased. The level of growth was soaring. It's been really busy lately, so how about we have a staff party during the next long weekend?
Really? I'd love to go on a hot spring trip with you, Yuta-senpai.
Sounds good. Then how about we... And during the next long weekend, we went on a company trip to a luxury ryokan in G Prefecture.
This hot spring manju is delicious! Oni-chan, Yuta-senpai, let's try the shooting gallery next.
Aidi's really full of energy. Yeah, ever since you came, she's been even more hyped up.
Hey, you two! Stop chatting and hurry up! Hurry!
So, we were dragged around by Aidi and enjoyed every retro game in the hot spring town. Later, we decided to enjoy the hot spring. Hot springs really are the best! But, if I keep up with Aidi's pace, I get tired instead, and it doesn't feel like a relaxing trip anymore. And that's true. But thanks to her, it's been a fun day. I'm looking forward to dinner. Meanwhile, in the women's outdoor bath...
Maybe I got too excited. I hope I'm not being weird. I hope Yuta-senpai has really gotten over his ex-girlfriend.
Aidi muttered to herself. It was when we finished our bath and were about to return to our room after enjoying a delicious dinner. Yuta, is that you? I can't believe I'm meeting you here. I was called out by Masuo. Mieko was with him. Apparently, they were also staying at this ryokan. How's your new job at that unknown company? There's no way you can afford to stay at a high-class ryokan like this. So you're just pretending, right?
We're about to get married, so this is our last pre-marriage trip. I'm really glad I'm dating Masuo. If I'd stayed with you, my future would have been completely hopeless.
It doesn't really matter if your workplace is famous or not. Loser. I was about to tell them to be quiet because their behavior was bothering the ryokan, but...
Yuta, what's all this commotion?
It seems the landlady, who had heard the noise, came running to the front desk. Sorry, I intended to thank you. but things turned out like this. Thank you. What connection could someone like you possibly have with this high-class ryokan?
Well, that's...
When the landlady hesitated because she might be touching on customer information, Makoto stepped forward. Nice to meet you. I'm Makoto Kiryu, the president of KR Corporation. What? Masuo froze upon receiving the business card. The luxury hotel that Masuo works for is one of our company's clients, and they are also registered with our KR trip booking site. And Yuta is an important member of our company. This ryokan was one of the first to sign a contract with us after KR Trip became an independent feature. Since we've been taking care of them, we decided to stay here today.
No, we're the ones who should be thankful. Since registering with KR Trip, the number of reservations has increased, and we're very grateful.
Seriously? It's thanks to Yuta's sales that our company has grown this much. His character, enthusiasm, and ideas helped us sign contracts with many accommodation facilities. His insights, being a former hotel employee, really made a difference. Also, Yuta is currently a board member due to his achievements. Board member? So, we cannot continue our contract with a hotel that insults your important board member. There is a major contract in progress, but we'll be rejecting it from our side. Wait a minute! Masuo seemed to realize the gravity of the situation and looked at us with pleading eyes. I apologize for what happened earlier. Could you please let it slide? Makoto, maybe we should reconsider canceling the contract. That hotel helped us increase KR Corporation's sales. We owe them something. Yeah, that contract is definitely a loss for us. Thank you, Yuta. However, I'll make sure to let your hotel know about your actions. What? From the start, I signed the contract with the hotel through our accommodation site to give back to them. They valued me, and I'm still grateful. A hotel employee who speaks ill of others without understanding the situation is nothing but a liability for the hotel. So, this too is part of my repayment to them. Please, Yuta, don't tell anyone! We've got a bond between us, right? Bond? I thought to myself, while brushing Masuo off as he tried to cling on to me pathetically.
KR? That name sounded familiar, but I never expected it was Yuta's workplace. And being a board member, that's something I could brag about to everyone. Hey Yuta, I need to tell you something. I was just deceived by Masuo, but the truth is, I've never been able to forget you.
Huh?
Yuta, please forgive the foolish me. And let's be together again. Wait a minute! What are you doing? Move aside. This is a conversation between Yuta and me. It has nothing to do with you. That's true. I don't usually want to get involved in other people's relationships. But if someone like you is trying to sink your claws into Yuta-senpai, that's a different story. You're the title-obsessed show-off, right? What? You were famous in college, you know. You were dating a classmate from a prestigious school, but broke up because he didn't go to college. You were dating a senior from a top university, but broke up because he didn't get a good job. I've heard of you being a troublemaker, even though you've never spoken to me.
So, the university classmate Heidi mentioned before was about Mieko.
What's wrong with prioritizing titles? It's natural for a woman to want to date someone with a good background. You can think whatever you want, but don't act like you're the voice of all women. Besides, what if KR Corporation's business takes a dive? Would you still want to be with Yuta-senpai then? Well...
Heidi, that's enough. Thanks. I reassured Heidi and stepped forward to face Mieko. Even in tough times, I want to be with someone I can support and be supported by. So, After learning that you switched to Masuo as soon as I decided to change jobs, I have no intention of getting back with you. Mieko, you, in front of your fiancé, and using someone like Yuta to make advances.
What? You never really liked me either. I know. You were just jealous because Yuta, who's good at his job and gets along with the boss, was doing better.
What? They heated up and started arguing, but...
Guest, if you continue causing a scene, we will have to ask you to leave immediately.
Hey! Scared by the landlady's cold smile, they quickly left. Later, we apologized to the landlady for causing the commotion in the lobby and headed back to our rooms. Later, Masuo was called out by his boss regarding this incident. Complaints about his behavior from customers had been piling up, leading to his demotion to a local theme park run by the hotel's subsidiary. Damn it! Why do I have to do this kind of job?
Are you making fun of our Stardust Collection project?
I wish he would show some sincere work ethic. Meanwhile, Mieko broke off her engagement with Masuo and started looking for a new man. But...
Why? Why won't anyone answer my calls?
Mieko's bad reputation spread everywhere, and now no men are willing to talk to her. She even tried marriage parties and dating apps, but her high expectations for status meant no one would even look at her. And as for the three of us... Hey Yuta, I want to ask you something. What's up, all serious? We were leading busier lives than ever, but on our days off, we found ourselves playing catch more often. What do you think about Airi? What? I was startled by Makoto's question and dropped the ball. Airi picked it up as it rolled away.
Here you go, Yuta-senpai.
Thanks. Airi looked up at me again with the same glances from before. My heart was racing even louder than that day. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. There are many things I still lack. That's why a relationship where we support each other is so important. Airi, will you continue being my battery, working alongside me?
Yes, I'm ready.
Because we've trusted each other and supported one another, our bond today is strong. So, no matter what wild throws come my way from Airi or Makoto, I will never be afraid to catch them.